My name is David Merrill. I'm the head chef over here at the Cedar Room. What I hope to bring to the community is an opportunity to explore new horizons that people maybe haven't before because it was too expensive, too intimidating, too broad. And I just kind of want to bring an opportunity for people to try new things in, exciting ways that, are still small town affordable. Stop on by at the Cedar Room located here in the historic Canteen District.
Test, 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 1, 2, 3.
Sports presentation. North Platte High Sports on NorthPlattePost.com, FM 98.1 and AM 1410 are brought to you by
the Justin Thompson Agency, American Family Insurance, Haynes of Heartland, La Casa del Rios, Dave's Place, Cole Jonison with High Street Insurance, Hal's Lock and Safe, State Farm Agent Bobby Holst.
In motion, Hannibal. He'll step back, rolling to his right. Caden Johnson looking, throwing to the end zone. Max Negley is wide open. A touchdown, North Platte. Max Negley wide open.
Also brought to you in part by Bill Summers, Ford, Honda, Nissan, Great Plains Foot and Ankle, The Fortify Group, Larry's Glass, Shelter Insurance Agents Pete Foles and Brent Rogo, Puro Clean.
As Savannah Cove now makes her way all the way to third base with 2 down. And now a 5-1 lead. That's going up to center field. It is out of here. A home run for Adi Reyna.
Sports Zone coverage also brought to you in part by Great Plains Health, Great Plains Health Sports and Therapy, Jay Engel with Farm Bureau Financial Services, Runza, Double Dips, Merrick's Ranch House, Mid-Plains Community College, and Szechuan Famous Food Sushi Bar.
Here's the voice of the Dogs, Paxton Gordon.
It's a wonderful Thursday night as North Platte High School and the Bulldogs travel to Kearney to take on Kearney Catholic and the Stars on the Stars senior night. North Platte High School currently sitting 14-20 on the season, coming off of a win 2-0 against Sydney. Then the previous game, a loss against Holdridge at the Triangular. Dogs looking to finish the season strong in the regular season before they travel on Tuesday to Elkhorn South in the A7 District Tournament to take on Elkhorn South, the number 1 seed in that tournament. So technically this game really has no implications in terms of their overall standings, power points, and where they're going to be placed for districts. Already been assigned, going to Elkhorn South on Tuesday with first serve at 6 o'clock. Now, that doesn't mean this game is not important in terms of the overall confidence and momentum for the Bulldogs. This will be that type of game that will potentially, if they do play competitively, would be a good boost going into Elkhorn South, because this Kearney Catholic squad 20-9 on the season. Of course, the 4th place team last year at state volleyball, a team that is once again strong this year, only picking up 9 losses on the season and are currently on a 3-game winning streak, led by the 2 seniors, Hazel Harburg as well as Natalie Wright, who are just absolutely cruising for a bruising. On the outside, Hazel Harburg, of course, leads the entire team in terms of kills. 261 total for the Stars, 3.6 kills per set, compared to Natalie Wright, 208, averaging 2.8 kills per set on the other side of Hazel Harburg. And I think the real key here for this Stars squad, which makes them so scary, is that they are so athletic. I mean, you got so many names, Hazel Harburg, Natalie Wright, who just can jump out of the building. That's not even talking about names like Kit Chirac, the other senior on this team that also has insane hops. This team is just so athletic. It is nigh impossible to go jump for jump with them, and that's not even counting the long arms that they have, even just scattered throughout the roster. Kinley Wemhoff, 5'10". Of course, got Natalie Wright, who sits at 6 foot tall. Doesn't really see much time, but Campbell Dunham at 5'10". So this team is long, this team is tall, and this team can just jump out of the building. So the Dogs have to play their A game tonight if they're looking to upset this Kearney Catholic squad in their own building as we get prepped for, of course, district volleyball starting next week. For the Dogs, again, they are no scoff themselves. J.C. Burke really leading the way for the offense. 248 kills this season, 2.9 kills per set. Next up, Kenny Lemmer, the junior. Liv Lions after that at 194 for Lemmer, 191 for Liv Lions. So the Dogs have their own type of killer instinct from the perimeter, but they are going to have to really be on their A game if they're going to want to defeat this very strong and well-coached Kearney Catholic squad here. Tonight, the last regular season game before we get to playoff action again. Playoffs on Tuesday with North Platte High School, the 4 seed, taking on the 1 seed in the A7 district tournament, Elkhorn South in Elkhorn South, with first serve at 6 o'clock. As always, we'll have our Quick Stop pregame at 5:50 as we get prepped for that. Quick Stop pregame show, 27 locations, open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open right around the corner. Step aside, take a real quick break. When we come back, more of our Quick Stop pregame show, talking about what are the keys to victory, as well as jump into our Double Dips starting lineup on FM 98.1, AM 1410, video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream, NorthPlattePost.com.
Save money at the pump at Quick Stop with the Dino Pay app. Dino Pay offers contactless payment using your preferred debit or credit card. The savings add up with 12 cents per gallon and even more on Tuesdays and Thursdays with rollbacks for savings of 15 cents per gallon. Huge savings with Sinclair Dino Pay, saving you at the pump. Don't forget Frazzle Gourmet Slushes and For Real Shakes and Smoothies. Gourmet coffee at everyday low prices on your favorite beers.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask me, Shelter Agent Brent Rogo, how to protect what you have waited for. Find me at 405 East C Street in North Platte.
Every step should feel great, but if foot pain, bunions, heel spurs, or injuries are slowing you down, Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialists is here to help. Their expert team of doctors provide top-notch care, from routine foot health to advanced treatments and surgery. Whether you're an athlete, always on the go, or just tired of aching feet, they'll get you back on your feet pain-free. Step into comfort. Call Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialists today, or see them online at gpfootandankle.com.
The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM, KOOQ AM North Platte. Enjoy a great home-cooked breakfast from Merrick's Ranch House, Tuesday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Dine in, order online at merricksnp.com, use DoorDash, or call 532-8200 for carryout.
This is the Bulldog pregame show from FM 98.1 and 1410 AM. Presented by Quick Stop. Always open right around the corner. Quick Stop.
Open, Quick Stop pregame show, 27 locations, open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open right around the corner. Bulldogs 14-20 take on the 20-9 Kearney Catholic Stars on the road for the final regular season game of the season. Again, if you weren't looking at the district assignments, they came out today. And if you go on over to the NorthPlattePost.com, you can see all the list of all the area teams that will be participating, not only at districts, but at sub-districts as well, and where their assignments are. North Platte High School assigned to the A7 district, where they'll be taking on the number 1 team in that district, Elkhorn South, at 6 o'clock on Tuesday. Let's jump into our Owls lock and safe keys to the game. Serving North Platte and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. For the Dogs, I think offensively, it's the same that I think has really gotten them some success on their road games. They've been a funky team, the Dogs have been this year. Overall, statistically, not the best home or away squad. I think they currently sit right now 3-6 at home, 3-5 on their own, but crazy enough, they're 8-9 on a neutral site. And what's really gotten those teams going on the neutral side has been going through their processes and not really rushing their attacks. Again, a very youthful squad, even though they do have a handful of seniors that are going to be seeing some time this specifically today when it comes to the seniors. You know, Maya Thramer, Kaylee O'Brien, Mercy Kuntz. When they don't get rushed and they get set properly, this offense is very, very efficient. But when they kind of get rushed around against some of the better teams, as we've seen on the road, specifically pointing to those Kearney games, things don't seem to really go well offensively. So if they can stay in system, but more importantly, stay patient and let the offense flow to them, then we're going to be in for a good match on the offensive side. Defensively, it's a much tougher matchup just because this Kearney Catholic squad is a squad that a lot of teams haven't been able to crack in terms of their athleticism and the hops they have on the outside, whether it be from Hazel Harburg, Natalie Wright, and the plethora of other names that come to mind, Kit Chirac. There's so many names we can go through that are just so athletic for this Kearney Catholic squad. I'm just looking for the Dogs not to overextend defensively. We've seen it a couple of times, not just early on in the season, but also just a little bit late in the season when things start to get a little desperate. They start to over-rotate and leave gaping holes defensively, and I'm hoping tonight that they kind of stick to themselves. I hate to say stick to themselves, but really stick and use some good communication to make sure they do not over-rotate and make clear calls on the defensive side so that they can get themselves set up properly to not only defend, but turn that defense into some good offense. Of course, Quick Stop pregame show, 27 locations, open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop, always open right around the corner. Now, as I said, this team is really funky. The Dogs are 3-6 at home, 3-5 on the road. So you'd sit there at those splits and think, not great, but not horrible. And then you look at their neutral site games, 8-9, and a lot of those neutral site games are to Lincoln, Omaha, where they picked up some big victories on that end of the bracket when they do have their neutral site games. So it's kind of funny to think, what's the difference between these neutral games that make them play so well and sometimes why they struggle, whether it be at home or on the road? And it's tough to, I mean, if I had the answer and if head coach Shelby Welsh had the answer, you know, we'd all be millionaires at this point. We'd be relaxing on a beach, you know, in the Bahamas if we had the answer to that question. But it kind of sets up an interesting point of when they do go on the road to Elkhorn South, how can they treat it like those neutral site games to come away with that with those victories and kind of go away from somehow their road games have gone. You know, of course, losing 3 straight to Kearney the other night was, of course, not particularly what they wanted to have happen. But that just kind of goes to show how some of those road games can just get a little away from them when they play out of system or start to feel the pressure of a really good squad. Of course, this Kearney Catholic team is very, very well versed, very well experienced, and very explosive as well. Let's jump into our Double Dips Ice Creamery starting lineup. Of course, Double Dips Ice Creamery in the historic Canteen District in North Platte offers 24 different locations, open 24 hours, 27 locations open 24 hours a day on the side of Kearney Catholic and the Stars. Hazel Harburg, Paige Harder, Olivia Mandernack, Lainey Murphy, Kit Chirac, Kaylee Wright as well as getting some time. Kinley Wemhoff for the side of the Stars. Now on the side of North Platte High School getting the start today, J.C. Burke, junior outside hitter, 5'4", getting the start alongside Mercy Kuntz, who is the libero today, the senior defensive specialist at 5'11". Allie Thramer, the sophomore setter, as well as Maya Thramer, the senior defender as well at 5'11", gets the start. J.C. Fox, junior middle backer, gets the start alongside Haley Sufall, junior middle hitter. Kennedy Lemmer also will be getting the start for the Dogs. And I think this team has passed a milestone on their last victory, surpassing last year's win total, of course, in the first year of head coach Shelby Welsh, and also in the face of adversity, just because they're down Kiki Williams as well as Lexi Landis. Step aside real quick, come back for the start of the game on FM 98.1, AM 1410, live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
When the leaves start falling and the temps start dropping, do your windows keep the cold out or let it in? From foggy panes and drafts to cracked or outdated glass, Larry's Glass can help you cozy up your home before winter hits. Repairs, replacements, even custom storm windows. Call Larry's Glass in North Platte today and stay warm, safe, and energy smart all season long. Larry's Glass, 211 West 5th, where quality meets clarity.
Craving bold flavors and authentic Chinese cuisine? Look no further than Szechuan Famous Foods. From spicy Szechuan classics to mouth-watering dumplings, fresh sushi, their dishes are crafted with the freshest ingredients and traditional recipes. Whether you're dining in or taking out, every bite is a taste of China. Visit Szechuan Famous Foods today, where flavor is always first. Located at 320 Rodeo Road, or order online at SzechuanFamous.com for carryout or delivery. Your taste buds will thank you.
Hey, high school students, why wait to start college when you can begin transforming your future for free? Mid-Plains Community College is now offering free tuition for dual credit and early entry classes beginning this fall. Get ahead, save money, and transform your future while in high school. Talk to your high school guidance counselor or visit our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu. Students are responsible for all course-related fees and must attend a Nebraska high school or Nebraska homeschool to qualify.
Hands of Heartland has offered support and services for those with developmental disabilities in Nebraska since 1998 and is now bringing those services to the North Platte area. Residential services, respite services, community services, and even day services. Hands of Heartland offers a full array of services from 24-hour supports to just a few hours per week. Learn more today online at handsofheartland.com. That's handsofheartland.com. Hands of Heartland, providing creative opportunities to live and grow.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney Catholic. Final regular season game of the season for North Platte High School as they battle it against Kearney Catholic and the Stars, who are 20-9 on the season, making their way, of course, to a sub-district. Of course, North Platte High School going to Elkhorn South next Tuesday to battle off the number one team in the A7 district. That is where they have been assigned to for their district. That game will, of course, be at 6 o'clock with our quick stop pregame at 5:50. Yes, I got the time right. 6 o'clock is the first tip for that game, and we'll be on live. FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com. Of course, on Tuesday. So here we go, everybody. Ready to rock and roll between the Stars of Kearney Catholic and, of course, North Platte High School. It'll be fun to see what they can get together because, you know, even though you look at the records and you look at how effective this Kearney Catholic team has been this season, you know, I think you compare the two records and say, well, that should be a Kearney Catholic victory just off of records, statistics. But this Bulldog squad, very, very, very tough to take down. And I think that's what's really been a thorn in so many sides of teams this season is, you know, they look at the Dogs and they think to themselves, oh, you know, no need to worry about North Platte High School record-wise. They are not as good as XYZ team or as well as we are, but they are a persistent team, and if you do not take them seriously, they will come out and punch you in the mouth. And I'm expecting with the speed that Kearney Catholic's going to play at, North Platte's not going to feel overwhelmed with the speed at which Kearney Catholic plays. And I think that's going to play a big favor in today's game. So let's see how these two teams face off again. Last game of the regular season for either side. Can North Platte keep the momentum up into their district, or will they be facing their now 21st loss of the season if they fall to Kearney Catholic and the Stars? All right, everybody, it's time for some volleyball action here tonight. The Dogs taking on the Stars. That was our Quick Stop pregame show. 27 locations open 24 hours a day. Quick Stop always open right around the corner. As North Platte gets all set, ready to rock and roll versus this Kearney Catholic team. Assignment checks from both the officials. Each team high-fiving one another. Checking in now, Kit Chirac for Kearney Catholic. Subbing out goes Daniel Simon. Checking in for North Platte High School, Mercy Kuntz. As back serving for North Platte High School, Allie Thramer, the sophomore. It'll be serving first for North Platte High as we get ready to rock and roll with set number 1. And now the offense. Oh! Off to a rough start for Kearney Catholic as the Dogs will open up 1-0 to start this game off. Allie Thramer making things work as that one falls in for an ace for the Dogs from Miss Allie Thramer. Wonderful stuff from Thramer, and it's quickly 2-0 favor of North Platte High School here in this set number 1. Now to the near side, big hit coming in from Kinley Wemhoff. And Wemhoff answers back with her first kill today. And just like that, it's 2-1 now on our State Farm agent, Bobby Holt's scoreboard. As now serving Lainey Murphy. The set to the near side for J.C. Burke, blocked up front, goes out of bounds as Hazel Harburg gets her hands on the volleyball, but it'll go right out of bounds. And just like that, North Platte High School now leading 3-1 on our State Farm agent, Bobby Holt's scoreboard early on in this first set. Now serve from J.C. Burke, that's now 2 aces for North Platte High School. Early on in this ball game, Burke gets an ace, as well as Allie Thramer. The lead is now 4-1 on our State Farm agent. Bobby Holt's scoreboard, little tip into the air. The Dogs can get reset as hitting it over Mercy Kuntz, and now the offense for the Stars down the middle. Natalie Wright picks up her first kill of today's game. As it's Natalie Wright who is going to be back serving for the Stars. Good save on the far end. As here comes Liv Lyons with her attack up front. Saved on the back end by Natalie Wright. Tipping over and getting the kill. Danielle Simon, it's now another point going the way of Kearney Catholic. 4-3 on our State Farm agent, Bobby Holt's scoreboard. As big hit coming in from Natalie Wright, and it goes out of bounds. Another point for the Dogs in a service error for the side of Kearney Catholic. As now with the attack, here come the Dogs. Far side, it goes out of bounds from Kendall O'Hare. And North Platte once again getting some nice points to fall for them. And at the moment leads 6-3 now on our State Farm agent, Bobby Holt's scoreboard. Dogs get offensively set. The set here on the near side as that's blocked up front by Hazel Harburg. And North Platte just has to roll spike it over with Maya Thramer. Now the attack, good save, push back over. Oh my gosh! North Platte picks up the point from Kennedy Lemmer on the kill. Lemmer gets her first kill today, and the Dogs coming out hot early on in this set number 1, now leading to 7-3 on our State Farm agent Bobby Holt's scoreboard. With back serving Mercy Kuntz again. The Stars will set up to Harburg. Actually, correction down the middle. Syme, good save from J.C. Burke. Dogs have to roll spike it over with Liv Lyons. And now Harburg throws it back into the side of the Stars. Bad roll spike from Kit Chirac. And another point for North Platte. It's 8-3 in set number 1. Robbie Yoakum has to call a timeout, and North Platte leads 8-3 when we come back in set number 1 on FM 98.1, AM 1410, live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Midwest Championship fighting is back with MCF 29. Salute to veterans. Saturday, September 8th at the DNN Event Center. Local fighters, the Huerta brothers, Burbine, Martinez, McCord, and grudge match between Don Bristol and Matt Seaman. Plus ex-Husker running back Austin Jones making his second MCF title defense. And now you can make the match and win over $2,000 in prizes. Go to the North Platte Post or MCF Facebook page. Share the post with your dream matchup and you're in. MCF 29. Salute to Veterans 5. November 8th. Fight must be approved by the Nebraska Athletic Commission to win.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney Catholic, an 8-3 lead for North Platte High School here in set number 1. Hazel Harburg, right out of the timeout, gets the Stars back in order. Her first kill today, and it's now an 8-4 lead on our State Farm agent Bobby Holst scoreboard. Timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his location, 621 South Dewey, Suite B. That serve going to go all the way back to Danielle Syme. And the 6'1 junior puts it right back into North Platte's side for an easy kill. 8-5 now the lead for North Platte High School with Olivia Mandernack serving. This is her second serve here in set number 1. Dogs still holding on to a nice 3-point lead, but no lead is safe against this Kearney Catholic squad. Burke now to Liv Lyons on the far side. No good really on the attack, and now here comes on the back end to Syme, and it goes out of bounds. Danielle Syme attack goes out. That's a side out, and the Dogs now take over with Kennedy Lemmer serving. Checking out goes Allie Thramer. Checking in now for North Platte High School, Kaylee O'Brien. As here comes Lemmer, serve, low, good save. And now Kearney Catholic has to set it up a little off balance. It's not going to get over on the last hit from Hazel Harburg. 10-5 early on. The Dogs out to play in this set number 1 between Kearney Catholic. 20-9 on the season in North Platte High School, searching for their 15th win. To the near side, Syme's going to push it all the way to the other end of North Platte's territory. Here comes a full-on attack from the side of Liv Lyons, but it's blocked up front by Syme as well as Ella Pichelle, and it's a point to the Stars. 10-6, and with that side out, Hazel Harburg, 5'8 senior now, up to serve with Lainey Murphy rotating out. Good serve, gets back into Stars territory. They'll set the offense up as from the back line, and going out of bounds. I thought it was going to be touched by J.C. Burke, just barely on the back end. No, they will not give that call, as it was the sophomore Ella Pichal who went with that attack down the middle. No good. 11-6. Another side out, and the Dogs are up to serve. Trying to keep it alive, and somehow magically doing so is Kearney Catholic as J.C. Burke on the far side gets set up beautifully, and Burke finds her first kill today, and it's now a 6-point lead for North Platte High School. 12-6 in set number 1 with Liv Lyons back serving. Great diving save from the back line of Hazel Harburg. On the near end, there's the attack from Wemhoff. No good. Dogs set up for Burke, and it's going to be out of bounds off of the hit from Danielle Syme. And another point for North Platte High School. J.C. Burke picks up her second kill today. 13-6. What a way to start for North Platte High School in set number 1. Lions next serve. Better received by Harburg and the Stars. Syme just has to really roll, spike it over. The Dogs, unfortunately, did not receive that ball too well, more specifically Kennedy Lemmer. And because of that, that's the third kill for Danielle Syme. And now a side out, 13-7, checking back in, Allie Thramer for North Platte High as Liv Lyons checks out. Hard-hitting serve back to Thramer. Lemmer sets it up to the far side as J.C. Burke has to roll, hit it over. And a net infraction on the side of Kearney Catholic. Livia Mandernack gets the ring up on that. 14-7 with J.C. Fox serving. Rotating out goes Mercy Kuntz. And here comes the Stars once again down the middle, and the light attack pushed back down by O'Brien, and somehow Kearney Catholic gets the ball over to the near side. O'Brien blocked. Oh, and it's going to be a point. Kinley Wemhoff, a beautiful defense up front on the attack from the senior O'Brien. And with that, it's 14-8 in this first set, with back serving for the Stars now being Rosalind Crone, 5'7" sophomore. Crone's first serve of this set, number one, low arcing to O'Brien. Lemmer sets it up to the far end for Burke, and it's going to be put back down once again, this time by Natalie Wright. And that's another point for Kearney Catholic and the Stars. Not only is this team athletic, they do have some height up front. As Crone now with her second serve, trailing by 5. Dogs on a second hit from Lemmer. Good save by Crone. To the near side, Harburg doesn't get all of it, but it's a point. Correction, that is going to be actually Kinley Wemhoff. Her now second kill today in this set number one, and it's only a 4-point lead for North Platte High School. 14-10. Stars going on a 3-0 run now. Crone, good receive by Thramer. Now Burke on the far end. Burke lines it up. Great save from Harburg on the middle. A quick little 2 hits gets the ball over. Now the Dogs can set up once again to Burke. Little off balance. And the Stars set up down the middle. It goes no good from Natalie Wright. Now on the back end again for J.C. Burke. And it goes out of bounds. A 3-point to Kearney Catholic, and a timeout called by head coach Shelby Welsh. We'll step aside as well. 14-11 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull scoreboard when we come back on FM 98.1, AM 1410, live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Have you heard the news about Dave's Place? Yes. Are you sure you've heard the news? Of course. We run the place. I know, but we need to tell everybody else. Dave's Place is open for lunch.
Brand new hours at Dave's Place. Now open at 11 a.m. for lunch. Spend your noon hour with Dave's famous wings and pizza. And maybe a cold beverage.
We won't tell your boss.
Now open 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Tuesday. 11 to 11 Thursday through Saturday. And closed on Wednesdays. Mama needs a break.
Not so fast, Mom. Yeah, Mom. We're late. We need to go.
Here we go. Dave's Place. 502 East Francis in North Platte. DoorDash or carryout. Whoop, whoop.
For over 85 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services agents have built relationships with you, one conversation at a time. And we're as committed as ever to providing you with
Coast Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney Catholic, FM 98.1, AM 1410, video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream, NorthPlattePost.com. Of course, our timeouts are brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group, helping Nebraska families and farmers for over 50 years. Great block up front by the Stars. Dogs, unfortunately, can't keep it alive as the ball goes underneath, and that's a point for Kearney Catholic out of the timeout. They now are within 2 points of the Dogs. Thank you also to our other sponsors for today's game. Justin Thompson Agency with American Family Insurance. The ever-changing industry standards, they pride themselves on top-notch customer service no matter what type of insurance you're looking for. Another point to Kearney Catholic as Kaylee O'Brien throws it out of bounds, trying to pinpoint that ball in the soft spot of the Stars' defense, but overshot it just a little bit as here comes another serve from Rosalind Crone. Now, from the back end, oh no, O'Brien spikes that into her own net, and we're tied 14-14 here in set number one. Dogs at 1 point are holding on to a 7-point lead. They have now gone 7 unanswered for the Stars, and we're tied in set number one, 14-14. Crone's next serve to Thramer as O'Brien saves it, and just getting it over is Kennedy Lemmer. The set on the back end. Oh, good block up front by J.C. Burke, as there was Kendall O'Hare with the attack. On the near side, it's Wemhoff who finds her third kill and the first lead tonight for the side of Kearney Catholic, and the Stars leading 15-14 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull scoreboard. Crone once again, another serve, very light, great timing save from Thramer on the far side. Burke, can she get the side out? Nope. And the Stars can set up. Now on the near side, Wemhoff, and it goes out of bounds. That's a point for North Platte, and they get the side out that they so desperately needed to stop that run, which was just going nuclear for Kearney Catholic. We're tied 15-15 in set number 1 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull scoreboard. As back serving now for North Platte High School, Allie Thramer. Now down the middle it goes with Natalie Wright. No good. North Platte sets up to Burke on the far end, blocked up front by Wright, and that is a point for North Platte High School. And that is another kill for Miss J.C. Burke. Her third today. And now North Platte retakes the lead, 16-15. Light serve. Oh, good save by Wemhoff as Wemhoff, her attack. Good tip up front from Lemmer. Now Lemmer, can she score the kill? Kennedy Lemmer can. Lemmer doing it all on that possession with a great block up front to keep the play alive offensively for North Platte. And then finishing it off with a kill, 17-15. Third serve for Allie Thramer. High serve to the back line to Harburg. Set now to the back end. Light tip. Oh, North Platte can't keep it alive. That's Kendall O'Hare again. O'Hare wound up like she was going to power it past North Platte's defense. The Dogs overextended and O'Hare wisely just tapped it over. And that's a kill and a point for Kearney Catholic with Lainey Murphy, the senior, subbing back in her second round of serves. Good receive by J.C. Burke. Now to the far side with it. Lemmer goes out of bounds. Who's it go to? Oh, it's going to go to Kearney Catholic as it just actually barely on the rebound stayed in on North Platte's side. 17-17 with another serve for Murphy. Light serve saved by Thramer. Now the set to Kennedy Lemmer, who just has to roll spike it over, and unfortunately for Lemmer, unable to get it over the net. 18-17 now in set number 1 in favor of Kearney Catholic. Very, very light serve. Dogs save it with Burke. Thramer, Lemmer again, and Kennedy Lemmer this time. Able to bounce it off of Kendall O'Hare, and that is a point for North Platte High School. Lemmer now with her third kill today, and it's now 18-18. As checking out there goes Maya Thramer, and the serve from Burke to the near side. Hazel Harburg keeps it in, and Hazel Harburg finds her second kill today. Been very quiet in this first set for Miss Hazel Harburg, but you know, at some point she is going to appear. The best kill threat for Kearney Catholic, averaging 3.8 kills per set this season, the senior. Now to the back end. Here's Thramer again, and it's going to be blocked by Hazel Harburg. You speak, me and my big fat mouth. It's talking about how Harburg's been quiet, and then she plays a beautiful block here on the near side. 20-18 the lead for Kearney Catholic in set number 1. As back serving now, Natalie Wright. Laser serve that goes into the net. Second service error for Kearney Catholic in set number 1. As Mercy Kuntz now back to serve, the senior for North Platte High School. As checking back in comes Allie Thramer. Actually, correction, it's J.C. Fox who is subbed in. Now on the quick 2-hitter, an easy point for Rosalind Crone. She was about to get the ball set, but tipped it over on the second hit. And it's 21-19 in set number 1 as Kuntz checks out. And checking in for North Platte High School, Finley Kaufman for the first time today to the far end, though. The Dogs will set up for Liv Lions! Liv Lions just able to execute and find a soft spot in the far back corner. That is a kill, a side out, and North Platte now gets to serve with Kennedy Lemmer, trailing by 1, 21-20 here in this first set. As Lemmer with her 3 kills, looking for her first ace. Good receive from Murphy. Now the setup to Syme here on the near end. No good. The Dogs execute and set up. Liv Lions on the far side again. Blocked, and it's another kill. This time, Liv Lions going back to back. And we're tied at 21-21 here in set number 1, the second kill for Liv Lions. North Platte has come to play today. And honestly, they have played so well this season. no matter even if they come up in losses, they're oh so close. They never really get blown out, this North Platte squad does. They always battle to the very end. To the near side, O'Brien, it's blocked up front. No on the 4 hits, and here comes Kearney Catholic to set up. Oh, diving save. Oh my gosh, the ball gets over from North Platte's defense. Nice job. Hazel Harburg's attack, no good. O'Brien with the save. O'Brien's attack, no good. Now Kearney Catholic again to Hazel Harburg. Good back and forth. The Dogs somehow for the Stars, leading by 1. Light serve, good receive from Kaufman. Near side, Liv Lyons gonna unfortunately sky that all the way out the back. Was looking for the fingers of Kinley Wemhoff, and unfortunately for her, just a little too high, and now it's 23-21 in set number 1. Harburg's second serve, a light one, received by Burke. Lemmer sets it, Lyons now winds up, nice little soft tap, tipped back down, and the Dogs will have to roll spike it over with O'Brien, and unfortunately for Callie O'Brien, she hits it into the net, and now it is set 1 game point for Kearney Catholic, leading 24-21. Harburg to Burke. Now quick 2-hitter from Lemmer. Great defensive save. As Syme now, her attack is no good. Can the Dogs execute on the far side? Liv Lyons. No, another great block up front by Danielle Syme. How about again Liv Lyons? No good. Stars set up near end by Wemhoff. Blocked by J.C. Fox. And on the last hit, Kearney Catholic gets it over. Can North Platte execute here? Down the middle for Fox. Blocked up front by Pashal. No good. How about Wemhoff? Oh, and that's how this first set comes to an end. Kinley Wemhoff finishes it off 25-21. Just found a soft spot on the far end. North Platte overcommitted. And that is how set number 1 comes to an end with a 24-21 victory for Kearney Catholic. We'll step aside, take a break. When we come back here to Kearney Catholic, set number 2 on FM 98.1, AM 1410. Video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Craving bold flavors and authentic Chinese cuisine? Look no further than Szechuan Famous Foods. From spicy Szechuan classics to mouth-watering dumplings, fresh sushi, their dishes are crafted with the freshest ingredients and traditional recipes. Whether you're dining in or taking out, every bite is a taste of China. Visit Szechuan Famous Foods today, where flavor is always first. Located at 320 Rodeo Road, or order online at SzechuanFamous.com for carry-out or delivery. Your taste buds will thank you.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
Your family depends on you. That's why you work hard to make sure they have everything they need. With life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company, you'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most. Now's the time to plan ahead. Let's talk about protecting your loved one's financial future and finding peace of mind you and your loved ones deserve. For details, contact Justin, 534-2400, or stop by 501 South Dewey Street, just south of Little Caesars Pizza on the corner of E and Dewey.
American Family Insurance.
Kylie is a Runza burger lover.
Especially if it's smothered with sauteed onions and French onion dip and topped with Swiss cheese.
Ah, sounds like you just had the French onion burger at Runza.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Are you crying?
Yeah, it's the onions. Wait, are you crying?
Yeah, because I love the French onion burger. Come get yours today. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back to Kearney Catholic. It's a 1-0 set lead for the Stars. They finished off set number 1 with a 25-21 victory. Set 2 just getting underway here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com. Oh, big attack from J.C. Burke. Stuffed up front by Kendall O'Hare, but it goes out of bounds. And Burke now finds her 4th kill, and the Dogs will start off set number 2, leading 1-0. Timeout's brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortified Group. Check out Kevin McGann and the Fortified Group, his location. 621 South Dewey, Sweet B, an errant attack from Kendall O'Hare leads to a second North Platte point. They lead 2-0. Also thank to other sponsors for today's game, Dave's Place, as well as Szechuan Famous Foods, Justin Thompson Agency, Great Plains Health, and Hands of Heartland as that attack down the middle from Natalie. Ooh, let me find her real quick here. Natalie Wright, her 2nd kill and a side out. First points for the Stars in set number 2. Trailing 2-1, it's Natalie Wright now back to serve. Laser beam to Thramer. Allie Thramer sets it up now for Lemmer, who just has to tap it over on her last hit. A little battle for position. Down the middle, Syme, and that's going to be a net infraction. I believe coming off the fingers of Kendall O'Hare, and that's a free point for North Platte. They now lead 3-1 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull scoreboard. Burke now serving for the first time in set 2. Now to Harburg on the near side. Great diving save for Mercy Kuntz. The setup now for Lions. Light tip. Saved by the Stars. How about the second attempt from Harburg? And Hazel Harburg, all too easy for the senior. North Platte overextended to the far side and left a little too big of a hole here to the near corner. And Hazel Harburg, the senior, executes with precision. 3-2 the lead, with Harburg now serving in set number 2. Stars trail by 1. Thramer sets it up to the near side to Kramer. Nope, excuse me, to Lemmer, sorry. Lemmer no good. Syme has to hit it over, and that's a kill for Danielle Syme. Her 4th as a diving save just a bit short from Allie Thramer, and we're tied 3-3, set number 2. As now back serving, Livia Mandernack, and Mandernack bounces it off of the top of the net, and that's the first ace today for the Stars, and they take the lead for the first time in set number 2, 4-3. Well, the second time, actually, correction, 4-3. As Mandernack, second serve, hit harder, and good save by Burke. Thramer sets it up to Lemmer, and ooh, bad set. Drifts a little too far out of bounds, and that's an attacking error for the Dogs as Allie Thramer set it up a bit too far out of bounds, and unfortunately for Kennedy Lemmer, she couldn't correct it. And it's now 5-3 the lead for Kearney Catholic. Another serve, third set to the Dogs to the far end for Liv Lyons, yes! Liv Lyons off the hands of Danielle Syme and off the net and down for a North Platte kill. Liv Lyons developing into one of the best power hitters for the Dogs this season, of course, with the loss of Lexi Lantis and Kiki Williams, who were by far the best power hitters for North Platte. 2 names that have had to step up, J.C. Burke and Liv Lyons, as, speaking of Liv Lyons, that bounces off of her hands. Following the kill, I believe, from trying to find the number on that one. Excuse me, my nose. I believe that's Syme again. Oh, almost an ace for the Stars. The Dogs recover, and Lemmer, unfortunately, hits it into her own net, and that's another free point to Kearney Catholic, leading 7-4 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull scoreboard. As Hazel Harburg serving. Big hit from Harburg to Burke. Thramer sets it up to the near side to Lemmer. Lemmer's light attack, goes out of bounds. Not touched by any fingertips. And now a timeout called by head coach Shelby Welsh as the Stars lead 8-4 when we come back on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Personalized care with one goal, to keep you moving and enjoying life. Dr. Anthony Martin is now seeing patients at Great Plains Health Orthopedics, fellowship trained in hand and upper extremity surgery. Dr. Martin treats carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, arthritis, and trauma fractures throughout the body and is fluent in Spanish. Schedule today at 308-568-3800.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney Catholic. Stars leading in set number 2, 8-4. Off of a couple of some errant mistakes for North Platte High School. Timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group. Check out Kevin McGann and the Fortify Group at his location, 621 South Dewey, Sweepy. As well as thank you to our other sponsors here for today's game. La Casa del Rios, State Farm agent Bobby Holst, Bill Summert for Honda Nissan, as well as the Fortified Group, as that's another attack from North Platte High School that does not land correctly. It goes out of bounds, 9-4. This time too much power from Liv Lions, and it's, again, 9-4. Oh, another ace this time for Hazel Harburg. As yet again, it just takes a not favorable bounce off of the top of the net and falls dead flat in front of Allie Thramer. And it's 10-4 now, the lead for the Stars in set 2. Harburg, light attack. Kuntz able to receive it to Liv Lions. And from the back line, Kennedy Lemmer roll spikes it over. Great save by Hazel Harburg to the back end to Syme. Syme, oh wow! Just barely in front of the out-of-bounds line. Really nothing North Platte defensively could do. 5th kill today for Danielle Syme, and it's 11 now to 4 on our State Farm agent Bobby Holst scoreboard. As Harburg, light serve, diving save by Mercy Kuntz. And now Kennedy Lemmer again roll spikes it over. A little two-tapper from the side of the Stars, no good. Dogs trying to set something clean up, not a good set. Somehow they get it over. Syme again on the far end. Oh, and she gets another kill. 6 kills for Danielle Syme. 12-4, and we'll have a substitution. Peyton Jones now checking in for Kaylee O'Brien. Of course, the transfer from Hershey. An 8-point lead for the side. Oh, my good heavens, of Kearney Catholic, as that's another ace for Hazel Harburg. Kuntz tried to make a diving save, but it just did not bounce properly off of her arms. And it's 13-4. 2 aces so far today for Hazel Harburg. Much better received by the Dogs. Quick two-tapper, that's spiked back out of bounds. As kind of going for the flashy attack, Ella Pashal, and it goes out of bounds, and it's 13-5 now, the lead for the Stars. Some side outs as Jones rotates out. Allie Thramer checks out. Kennedy Lemmer is in, and I believe also in O'Brien once again. Lemmer. Here comes the setup from the Stars to the near side. Wemhoff, and there's a kill for Kinley Wemhoff. 5 today for Wemhoff, who is having a fantastic game for the sophomore. 14-5 now. As back serving Kit Chirac for the Stars. Again, Kearney Catholic won set number 1, 25-21, and Kit Chirac with an ace. It's another ace for Kearney Catholic, 16-5. Actually, sorry, 15-5. That is now 4 aces today for Kearney Catholic. Lemmer with the save from the back line now. Liv Lions hits it over. High into the sky. The set down the middle for Natalie Wright. It gets back over on to Stars territory. Wright again attacks, and it goes out of bounds. 9-point lead for the Stars, 15-6, following the attacking error from Natalie Wright. And back serving Liv Lions for North Platte to Harburg. Set down the middle again from Wright. Great block by J.C. Fox. Dogs set up to the far end. J.C. Burke, great save again this time from Mandernack. And, oh, the Dogs almost were able to save it as Kinley Wemhoff with her 6th kill off the diving save from Mercy Kuntz as Maya Thramer's back in as out goes J.C. Fox and Liv Lyons. As back serving now, Rosalind Crone for Kearney Catholic. Out goes Ella Pashal. Crone, big hit to Kuntz. Set up by Kramer, Oh, it's good block up front. Now the Stars set up here to the near side. Wemhoff, another kill as Maya Thramer has it bounce off of her hands. Kinley Wemhoff, 7 kills in today's game. Popping off for the Stars. They lead now 17-6 in set number 2. As Crone, another hard serve. And it's in for an ace. As unfortunately for Mercy Kuntz, thought that was going out of bounds and unfortunately did not go out of bounds. And a timeout called by North Platte as Rosalind Crone picks up her first ace, and it's all starting to fall apart a little bit in this set number 2 after a strong set number 1 that really was a wake-up call out of the gates for Kearney Catholic. The Dogs in this second set with some uncharacteristic errors and a little bit of misplays. And because of that, Kearney Catholic leads 18-6 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull's scoreboard. Of course, we meet you where you're at, help you get to where you want to be. We knew this game coming in wasn't going to be easy just based off of the prestige that Kearney Catholic has. And just like when I talked about last week when North Platte fell to Millard South in football, not really doing yourself any favors when you're making silly mistakes. And so far in this set number 2, that's really been the overarching topic. The Dogs making a couple silly mistakes that have allowed for free Kearney Catholic points, and that's how we have gotten to this 18-6 lead. Also, thank you to our other sponsors for today's game, Puro Clean, Great Plains Health, Sports, and Therapy, Runza, as well as Double Dips. Rosalind Crone, another serve. Much better received by Mercy Kuntz. Lemmer sets it up. The near side, J.C. Fox, unfortunately, bats it into her own net. But a good look for the Dogs. Nonetheless, 19-6 in set number 2. As Crone once more gets prepared to serve. Big hit received by Burke. Lemmer sets it up to J.C. Burke on the far side. Yes! J.C. Burke with her 5th kill today for North Platte High School. That's a sign out, and a well-needed sign out, and a kill as J.C. Fox checks out. Checking back in now for North Platte High School. Finley Kaufman, sophomore. Of course, a varsity rotation player, has seen a lot more action in the second half of this season. To the near side, Wemhoff. Nice diving save from the side of Kaufman. And the Dogs will now try to put it back from J.C. Burke, and it's going to be a North Platte point. Last touched off of Natalie Wright. Burke and Wright went toe for toe at the net, and it was J.C. Burke that came out on top. 19-8 as Kaufman back for her 2nd serve. And she, with a big whack to the back line, to Harburg. Now to the near side, Wemhoff goes out of bounds. Another point for North Platte, back-to-back attacking errors for Kearney Catholic. 19-9, a 10-point lead for the Stars, but the Dogs now with a 2-0 run, trying to work their way back into it. Kaufman to the back end, and that is an ace for North Platte and Finley Kaufman. 19-10, as that was misplayed by Kinley Wemhoff. 19-10. Kaufman again. Ooh, very light serve. Good receive by Harburg to the far hand. Wemhoff. It's out of bounds. Another mistake from the offense of Kearney Catholic. 19-11. Back-to-back attacking errors from Wemhoff. The Dogs going on a run right now, 4-0 run. High serve from Kaufman to Harburg. Now, from the back line, Chirac has to hit it over. Lemmer to the near side, O'Brien! Great save by Kit Chirac. Now from the back end, Hazel Harburg, and Hazel Harburg finds the soft spot in the defense, and that is a side out and a kill. 22-11 now. That is the 4th kill for Hazel Harburg today. 2 aces also for Harburg, as Lainey Murphy now rotates in. Murphy, low serve to O'Brien. Lemmer sets it up to O'Brien, who taps it. Saved by O'Hare. Now Harburg, her attack, yes. She didn't get all the muscle behind it, but the Dogs played it safe. We're backed up very far, and Hazel Harburg makes them pay with an easy point. Back to an 11-point lead, 21-11 in set 2. Ooh, gosh, light serve that won't go anywhere from Lainey Murphy. That's the 3rd service error today for Kearney Catholic, and a free point to North Platte, trailing 21-12. With back serving Allie Thramer now. O'Brien subs out. And checking back in, Liv Lyons. High serve from Thramer. Almost an ace for the Dogs as Natalie Wright with a great attack on the last hit. And Natalie Wright in between 2 defenders gets the kill, 22-12 in set number 2. And it is Natalie Wright back serving. Again, the Dogs fell in set number 1, 25-21. Trail by 10, as that's put right back down. All too easy from Danielle Syme. 23-12, nothing North Platte could do. That ball just hung too high in the air, and it was an easy putback for the junior, and it's 23-12. 1 point away from set 2 game point. Right, another serve. Maya Thramer to Allie Thramer. Oh, and Lemmer unfortunately cannot get it over. And because of that, we go to game 2, game point. 24-12, a 12-point lead for the Stars, as Natalie Wright looks to finish off a strong set with this serve. It goes out of, oh, wow, it just falls in for an ace. It looked like, from my point of view, it snuck out of bounds, but no, the FAR official says it's in, and that is how this set number 2 comes to an end. A 25-12 set 2 loss for North Platte High School. We now head to set number 3. North Platte trailing 2-0 when we come back here on FM 98.1, AM 1410, video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Experience the beauty of downtown North Platte and enjoy lunch or dinner at the Cedar Room. The Cedar Room is an unparalleled restaurant experience with this unique atmosphere where modern meets rustic. Enjoy a handcrafted cocktail made with the freshest ingredients by a master mixologist while dining from their delicious American fusion cuisine menu. Make a reservation by calling 308-532-4825 or reserve online at thecedarroomne.com. The Cedar Room, 505 North Dewey in beautiful downtown North Platte.
As the crisp fall air rolls in, it's the perfect time to secure the insurance protection you need. Fortify Group has over 50 years of trusted experience serving customers in North Platte and beyond. We're here to cover all your needs: farm, crop, auto, home, and commercial insurance. Whether it's harvest season or time to winterize your home, we work with multiple carriers to find the best coverage for you. Visit fortifygroup.net to learn more, or stop by our office at 621 South Dewey and chat with me, Kevin McCann. No matter the season, you can rely on Fortify.
Every step should feel great, but if foot pain, bunions, heel spurs, or injuries are slowing you down, Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialists is here to help. Their expert team of doctors provide top-notch care, from routine foot health to advanced treatments and surgery. Whether you're an athlete, always on the go, or just tired of aching feet, they'll get you back on your feet pain-free. Step into comfort. Call Great Plains Foot and Ankle Specialists today, or see them online at gpfootandankle.com.
The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM, KOOQ. Merrick's Ranch House. Lunch specials Tuesday through Saturday with 2 sides, just $10. See them on Facebook. Dine in, order online, use DoorDash, or just call for carryout. Merrick's.
North Platte Post Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney Catholic. A 2-0 set advantage for the Stars. A 25-21 set 1 victory for Kearney Catholic. A 25-12 set 2 victory on our State Farm agent. Bobby Hull scoreboard. Leading the way for the Stars, Danielle Syme with 7 kills. Kinley Wemhoff with 7 as well. It is Hazel Harburg leading the way with 2 aces. For North Platte High School, J.C. Burke with 5 kills. Liv Lyons with 3. And Kennedy Lemmer with 3 as well. Timeouts are brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortified Group. Check out his location, 621 South Dewey in North Platte for all your farm, crop, auto, home, and commercial insurance. As well as Hands of Heartland. Hands of Heartland is now offering support and services for those with developmental disabilities in Nebraska since 1998, and they're bringing those services to the North Platte area. As I said earlier, now into set number 3, currently 2-0 set advantage for the Stars. Dogs had a fantastic start in set number 1, got out to an early lead of 7, and were unable to hold firm the rest of that match, but really took it to Kearney Catholic off the rip. Second game, a little more of a struggle bus for North Platte, and that really accrued down to their own mistakes as Hazel Harburg with the kill in where nobody was defending for North Platte High School. And Miss Hazel Harburg with 6 kills and starts off this set number 3 for Kearney Catholic with a point, 1-0. Again, really that second set didn't fall down to the Dogs, really making mistakes on their attack. Well, I can't say that, but, it really was just unneeded errors that led to those free points for Kearney Catholic. How do you get rid of those free points? You execute on the offensive side, and Miss Liv Lyons does that for North Platte, and we're tied 1 apiece. Here in set number 3, as serving now for North Platte High School, Finley Kaufman had an ace last set serving as a set to the back end for Wright, just tapping it over, and now the Dogs can get set. Thramer down the middle, blocked up front, and that is Natalie Wright with a big block on Haley Sufall. And a point for Kearney Catholic with Natalie Wright now serving. As Kit Sharrock checks out, and checking in now comes Rosalind Crone. Oh, but a service error for Natalie Wright. That's the 4th service error for Kearney Catholic today. North Platte, so far when it's come to their serves, have yet to commit an error. So that is a positive for North Platte. Mercy Kuntz now back serving. High arcing serve. The set now, down the middle from Syme. Good save from Kaufman. Can the Dogs get it over on their last hit with Allie Thramer? Yes, they can. Now, Stars set up for Harburg, and Hazel Harburg executes with precision her 7th kill. 3-2, and again for North Platte, leaving too large of an opening defensively. That was Kaufman and Burke once again. That Hazel Harburg targeted on her attack as a good serve and a good receive by Kuntz. To the near side, Lemmer! Diving save from Kit Sharrock. On the second hit, put back by J.C. Fox. Now the set to the back end for Syme. Blocked by Fox. Good little string there from J.C. Fox, and that's another good block. Oh, and a net infraction against North Platte. I believe that is J.C. Fox, who will get dinged for the net infraction off the attack from Kinley Wemhoff. 4-2 now, but J.C. Fox in that stint going nuclear. Oh, before it's put back down by Hazel Harburg off of a poor North Platte receive. 5th point for the Stars in set 3, leading 5-2 as Harburg now with 8 kills and an ace. That goes the way of Olivia Mandernack, her 2nd today, and another one that the Dogs unfortunately just weren't prepared for. And how could you when it just bounces off the top of the net? It's now 6-2 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull scoreboard. We meet you where you're at and help you get to where you want to be. And I want to see another point, And I get it from J.C. Burke off the fingers of Danielle Syme and Ella Pashal. 6-3 now, the lead for the Stars with Lemmer going into the net. A service error for North Platte High. And a free point for Kearney Catholic as checking back in comes Kinley Wemhoff. Out goes Lainey Murphy, and now it's Hazel Harburg back serving, the senior. 7-3 now, the lead on our State Farm agent, Bobby Hull's scoreboard. Light serve from Harburg to Coots. Lemmer sets it up to the back end. A little tap from Burke, and unfortunately goes under the net. An attacking error for North Platte High. 8-3 the lead now for Kearney Catholic. Second serve from Hazel Harburg. Ooh, light serve into the net. A service error, fifth service error for Kearney. Dogs only trail by 4, so it's not the end of the world. A run can get them back in this game as Kaufman subs out. And checking in comes Liv Lyons as well as O'Brien. Oh, an ace for North Platte High School and J.C. Burke. Her first ace in this ball game. It's 8-5, and this could be where the run begins for North Platte. Trailing by 3, 8-5. Big hit from Burke to Harburg. Set up now to the near side to Wemhoff. Off the fingers. Great save by Kuntz. Lemmer to Lyons. Oh, another great block from Syme. They'll set up again for Liv Lyons. It's blocked, and it just stays in bounds. It's Danielle Syme as well as Ella Pashal once again on the front line, causing some havoc. As Natalie Wright checks in for Syme, 9-5 the lead now. Sharrock serving to Kuntz. Lemmer running all the way to save it. Now for the back line, Liv Lyons, roll spike, and a kill for Liv Lyons, her 5th today. The sophomore with 5 kills, and it's 9-6. Back to a 3-point lead. As checking in for North Platte High School, Peyton Jones. As J.C. Fox with her serve to Harburg. Now to Natalie Wright down the middle, blocked up front by Peyton Jones and smacked over by O'Brien. Again from Wright, saved by O'Brien. Oh, but a miscommunication from North Platte. Leads to a free point for Kearney Catholic. 10-6 is checking in now. Rosalind Crone for the Stars. 4-point lead in set number 3. Dogs looking a little more competitive, but need to string together some better runs. Crone with her first serve in set 3. High and goes out of bounds. Service error for Kearney Catholic, their 6th. As checking now in comes Allie Thramer for North Platte. 10-7 the lead now for the Stars of Kearney Catholic. Received by Wemhoff. They'll set it up for Wemhoff on the near side. It's just barely going to sneak in. I mean, just good precision from Kinley Wemhoff, her 8th kill today, and nothing you could have asked better for, because that ball teetering on the edge of going out of bounds, but it didn't. 11-7 with Lainey Murphy serving. Good receive by the Dogs. They'll set it up to the far side. To Kennedy Lemmer, no good. Now to the near side, Wemhoff on the back-to-back attack, nothing. Great save from Mercy Kuntz. How about another attack? Good block. Oh, diving save, and the Stars keep it alive for Hazel Harburg. Blocked by Peyton Jones. The set for Peyton Jones into the sky, no good. Great back and forth, but Natalie Wright puts the exclamation points on that back and forth. Her 4th kill. 12-7 the lead now for Kearney Catholic. Second serve from Lainey Murphy. On our State Farm agent, Bobby Hull's scoreboard, a 12-7 lead. Of course, we meet you where you're at, help you get to where you want to be. Oh, blocked up front by Hazel Harburg. On the attack from Liv Lyons, 13-7, a 6-point lead for the Stars. And I think we're drawing near a timeout from Coach Shelby Welsh. Third serve from Murphy. Very high one. Great save by Thramer. To Kuntz, to the backside. Lemmer! Oh, it's going to bounce off of the flag, off an awkward hit, and we're going to have a substitution for North Platte High School. As checking in now off the bench, Adelie Terry looks really good in today's JV match. Getting an opportunity now in the senior varsity squad, 14-7. Good receive from Lions. The set to the middle from Peyton Jones. Yes! Peyton Jones finds her first kill, and that's a side out, a well-needed side out. As Lions checks out, and checking in, Finley Kaufman. 14-8 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull's scoreboard. Kaufman, big powerful serve. To the near side, Hazel Harburg, light attack, saved by Peyton Jones, but put right back down by Natalie Wright, all too easy. Jones with the good save, but the ball just kind of was in the air, floating into Stars territory, and it was an easy putback by Natalie Wright, who is now up to serve. Wright to Kuntz, saved by Thramer, and then Kuntz has to hit it over on the last tip. Now the setup to the back end. Ooh, bad look. As Paige Harder, the senior, checks in, and she hits the ball into the net. 15-9 on the attacking error. And now Mercy Kuntz back serving following the sub out from Haley Sufall. As Kuntz to Harburg. Woo, boy, almost an ace for the Dogs, but the ball gets over. Now they'll set things up to the far end. J.C. Burke light tap, but Hazel Harburg with the save. Now they'll set up for Harburg. Big hit, and it's off the fingertips of, I think, J.C. Fox up front, and falls flat in front of the back line of Burke and Mercy Kuntz. And it's 16-9 now on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull's scoreboard. Olivia Mandernack back to serve for the Stars. Mandernack's laser to Kaufman. The set, roll spiked over from Terry. And now Chirac to Harburg. Great diving save from Mercy Kuntz. It gets back over, though, onto Stars territory. Down the middle, blocked up front by J.C. Fox. And then Terry roll spikes it over! And that is the first kill tonight for Adelie Terry, the junior from JV, who checks into this game on a whim, gets a kill and a side out. She now goes to the bench with a smile on her face, taking a big high five from Nora Worrell, and it's 16-10 with Kennedy Lemmer serving. Chirac, now the setup to the near end for Syme, and it's out of bounds. Free point to North Platte, 16-11 now. Dogs building some momentum in set 3, now all of a sudden trailing by 5. Kennedy Lemmer, her second serve, big hit. It's in for an ace! Ace, ace, ace from Kennedy Lemmer! Three aces in today's ball game for North Platte High, and they reduce the lead to now just 4, 16-12. As Lemmer, with her third serve, here it comes. Much better receive by Chirac. They'll send it to the back end to Harburg. Good save by Kaufman. Now to J.C. Burke on the far end. Oh, it goes out of bounds. Any fingertips? No. J.C. Burke's attack skies out the back. 17-12, a side out. And some rotations as Lainey Murphy checks out. Checking in, Jenna Christner, the 5'4" junior for the first time tonight. With her first serve, high serve to Kuntz. Lemmer's going to set it up. Now tipping it and getting it tipped out of bounds. Kinley Wemhoff as a little fortunate for the Dogs. Not the best set, but off of the mistake from the side of the Stars, it's a free point to North Platte. And it's J.C. Burke back serving as checking out for North Platte High School. Goes Kaufman. Now Syme roll spikes it. Lemmer with a good save. Kuntz keeps it in play, and J.C. Fox pushes it all the way out the back, unfortunately. And that's an attacking error for the Dogs. 18-13 now the lead here in set number 3. It's currently a 2-0 set advantage for the Stars of Kearney Catholic. They won set 1 25-21, set 2 25-12, and are leading 18-13. Live Lions! Good attack. Great save from Christner on the back line. Another good save this time from J.C. Berg. Fox! No good. Blocked up front by Natalie Wright. Natalie Wright with the tip. Saved by Liv Lions. And O'Brien just has to tap it over. The Stars set up on the back end. Just pushing it over. There is Pashal. Now, the Dogs have to do the same thing. Not the best of offensive looks. And these couple of go-arounds as Wemhoff's attack. No good. Now, here's a two-hitter. Pushed back somehow from either side, playing ping-pong as Natalie Wright able to keep this ball alive. Great back and forth. Ball! J.C. Fox tried to smack it through the hands of Natalie Wright, but it's a block from Wright. And that back and forth ends in a Stars point. 19-13 as off to the side having a conversation with head coach Shelby Welsh, Haley Sufall. Liv Lions roll spikes it over. Christner now to the back end for Pashal. And Ella Pashal, her second kill, and it's now 20-13 in favor of Kearney Catholic. Here in set number 3, and a timeout by head coach Shelby Welsh. Will also step aside and take a timeout. Dogs trailing in the final set potentially 20-13 when we come back.
Beauty of downtown North Platte and enjoy lunch or dinner at the Cedar Room. The Cedar Room is an unparalleled restaurant experience with this unique atmosphere where modern meets rustic. Enjoy a handcrafted cocktail made with the freshest ingredients by a master mixologist while dining from their delicious American fusion cuisine menu. Make a reservation by calling 308-532-4825 or reserve online at thecedarroomne.com. The Cedar Room, 505 North Dewey in beautiful downtown North Platte.
Hey, high school students, why wait to start college when you can begin transforming your future for free? Mid-Plains Community
North
College.
Platte Coast Sports.
Welcome back here to Kearney Catholic. The Stars leading 20-13 here in set number 3 on our State Farm agent Bobby Hull's scoreboard. A 25-21 set 1 victory for Kearney Catholic and a 25-12 set 2 victory as J.C. Fox, the last hit over. And the Stars set up for Natalie Wright down the middle, and it goes all the way out of bounds. A free point to North Platte, 20-14. Timeouts brought to you in part by Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group. Check out Kevin McGann and the Fortifying Group on the one-ways, 621 South Dewey, Sweepy. J.C. Fox with her serve high and out the back. Third service error for North Platte as she rotates out. 21-14 now the lead. As Paige Harder checks in, as well as Rosalind Crone for Kearney Catholic. Crone gets the A-OK and lets it rip. Low line, good save by J.C. Berg. Lemmer with the save and roll spiking it into the flag. Liv Lions, that's an unforced North Platte error. 22-14 is now looking to check in. Adeline Lucian will now check in for, let's see who that checks out. Kinley Wemhoff as Crone with another serve. Diving save by Kuntz. O'Brien. And with the last hit, the Dogs get it over with Haley Sufall. Down the middle, Natalie Wright. 6 kills for Natalie Wright today. It's 23-14. As Sufall is in a great position, but the powerful Wright bouncing it off of her hands and onto the floor for a kill. 23-14, Crone again to Kuntz, better receive. Lemmer now to Liv Lions. There is Sharrock with the save. Now to the near side, put back down by O'Brien. That was the attack from Lucian, who just checked in, and it's a side out and a great block. McKaylee O'Brien is now in. Allie Thramer for North Platte High School, trailing 23-15 in set number 3. Trailing by 2 sets, and how about an ace, the second today for Miss Thramer. 23-16, again, Dogs still have a lot of work to do to get back in this ball game, trailing 2-0. Second serve from Thramer. High serve to Christner. Now, right again. Oh, it was tipped up front by Kennedy Lemmer, and unfortunately for Allie Thramer, she slipped and fell trying to save that ball, and we're now on match point for Adeline Lucian now to cap the game off for the Stars. Hard hit. Going up, putting back down from Natalie Wright. And that, unfortunately, is how this game comes to an end. And the North Platte's regular season ends with a loss to a very strong Kearney Catholic squad. 25-21 in set 1, 25-12 in set 2, 25-15 in set number 3. And we now will get prepared for district volleyball. A strong first set for North Platte High School, something you can be proud of in that first set. And then, unfortunately, through the rest of the game, it was just a couple of unforced errors that really got the Dogs on the back foot. And a team as potent as Kearney Catholic, you cannot let free points stay on the board. And because of that, the Stars cap it off in 3 straight sets. 21-9 on the season for Kearney Catholic. North Platte ends the regular season 14-21. Still 1 win better than last season. And now we all will get ready for postseason play. Step aside, take a break. When we come back, quick stop post-game show on FM 98.1, AM 1410. Video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream at NorthPlattePost.com.
Flavors and authentic Chinese cuisine? Look no further than Szechuan Famous Foods. From spicy Szechuan classics to mouth-watering dumplings, fresh sushi, their dishes are crafted with the freshest ingredients and traditional recipes. Whether you're dining in or taking out, every bite is a taste of China. Visit Szechuan Famous Foods today, where flavor is always first. Located at 320 Rodeo Road, or order online at SzechuanFamous.com for carryout or delivery. Your taste buds will thank you.
Family first. My dad used to tell us that all the time. But family first wasn't just something he'd say to us. It was how he lived every day of his life. And it's how I try to live mine too.
At Shelter Insurance, our agents are dedicated to helping provide personalized auto, home, and life protection that puts your family first.
See me, Pete Foltz, at 501 South Jeffers for a free insurance review.
Hands of Heartland has offered support and services for those with developmental disabilities in Nebraska since 1998 and is now bringing those services to the North Platte area. Residential services, respite services, community services, and even day services. Hands of Heartland offers a full array of services from 24-hour supports to just a few hours per week. Learn more today online at handsofheartland.com. That's handsofheartland.com. Hands of Heartland, providing creative opportunities to live and grow.
So what do you see in your future? Buying the perfect home with a big oak tree? Watching your child graduate from college? Or finding more time for hobbies during your retirement? Whatever your future holds, make sure you talk with the Farm Bureau Financial Services agent. Together, we'll create a plan that's right for you.
In North Platte, visit Jay Engel at fbfs.com/find-an-agent.
It's your future. Let's protect it.
Hey, high school students, why wait to start college when you can begin transforming your future for free? Mid-Plains Community College is now offering free tuition for dual credit and early entry classes beginning this fall. Get ahead, save money, and transform your future while in high school. Talk to your high school guidance counselor or visit our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu. Students are responsible for all course-related fees and must attend a Nebraska high school or Nebraska homeschool to qualify. Hey, high school students, why wait to start college when you can begin transforming your future for free? Mid-Plains Community College is now offering free tuition for dual credit and early entry classes beginning this fall. Get ahead, save money, and transform your future while in high school. Talk to your high school guidance counselor or visit our website at mpcc.edu. That's mpcc.edu. Students are responsible for all course-related fees and must attend a Nebraska high school or Nebraska homeschool to qualify.
Midwest Championship Fighting is back with MCF 29. Salute to veterans. Saturday, September 8th at the DNN Event Center. Local fighters, the Huerta brothers, Burbine, Martinez, McCord, and grudge match between Don Bristol and Matt Seaman. Plus ex-Husker running back Austin Jones, making his second MCF title defense. And now you can make the match and win over $2,000 in prizes. Go to the North Platte Post or MCF Facebook page. Share the post with your dream matchup, and you're in. MCF 29. Salute to Veterans 5. November 8th. Fight must be approved by the Nebraska Athletic Commission to win.
PuroClean of North Platte delivers fast water, mold, and fire damage restoration services to the North Platte area. PuroClean knows how challenging those times can be to you and to your family. Their Nebraska-based experts have a winning, reliable combination of training and equipment partnerships. Local, fast service in the North Platte area. Their average on-site time is 60 minutes, and they'll coordinate with your local insurance provider. Give PuroClean a call now at 1-800-775-7876 and schedule a visit from a member of the team at PuroClean in North Platte.
This October at Bill Summers Ford Honda Nissan, they're driven for a cure because community drives hope. A portion of every vehicle sold will be donated to the Callahan Cancer Center right here in North Platte. Together, we can make a difference. When you shop locally, you're not just choosing a vehicle, you're helping support families in our community. This October, let's drive for more than the road ahead. Let's drive for a cure. Visit Bill Summers, where community drives hope forward, on South Jefferson Street or online 24/7 at billsummers.com.
Hannah is at the library, and she brought Runza onion rings.
They're very crunchy, and crunchy is loud.
That's the double-dipped breading talking. Maybe they'd be quieter if you dip them in Runza's onion ring dip.
Wait, they have onion ring dip?
They do. Make some noise for Runza's homemade onion rings and dip. Because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Personalized care with one goal, to keep you moving and enjoying life. Dr. Anthony Martin is now seeing patients at Great Plains Health Orthopedics, fellowship trained in hand and upper extremity surgery. Dr. Martin treats carpal tunnel, tennis elbow, arthritis, and trauma fractures throughout the body and is fluent in Spanish. Schedule today at 308-568-3800.
Your health is our mission. Great Plains Health.
The Bulldogs play here on FM 98.1 and 1410 AM KOOQ. Head to Merrick's Tuesday through Thursday. Kids 12 and under eat free from 4 to 8 with each adult meal. And don't miss their football specials. 20 wings, $20. When the leaves start falling and the temps start dropping, do your windows keep the cold out or let it in? From foggy panes and drafts to cracked or outdated glass, Larry's Glass can help you cozy up your home before winter hits. Repairs, replacements, even custom storm windows. Call Larry's Glass in North Platte today and stay warm, safe, and energy smart all season long. Larry's Glass, 211 West 5th, where quality meets clarity.
It's the Quick Stop post-game wrap-up. Quick Stop never closes, with 24 locations open 24 hours a day.
Welcome back here to Kearney Catholic, FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream, NorthPlattePost.com. It was a 3-set victory for Kearney Catholic and the Stars. They now advance to 21-9 on the season. While North Platte will finish the regular season 14-21. 25-21 set 1 victory, a 25-12 set 2 victory, and then a 25-15 set 3 victory. That set 1 was mighty competitive for North Platte High School and kind of set the stage for what would have potentially been a well put together game and a competitive game from North Platte High School. But some mistakes started to creep in throughout that second and also the third set, more prominent in the second set. And it wasn't like these huge gaping mistakes that just made you go, oh my gosh, what are you doing? They're the smallest of small mistakes that a good team like Kearney Catholic and the Stars would execute on with talent like Hazel Harburg, Natalie Wright, as well as Kinley Wemhoff. It's a little bit like one person overextending to one side, or, you know, just enough distance between the defenders on the back line that Harburg can squeak one right past them. It was just those types of mistakes that just kind of piled on throughout the second and third set that allowed Kearney Catholic to, whether it be get back into the game like we saw in set 1, or just increase their lead that they already had in sets 2 and 3, and that is how we got to this 3-0 sweep for the side of the Stars. Let's jump into some game stats here. Ending the day with the most kills, Kinley Wemhoff with 8. Hazel Harburg finished tied for second with 7 kills, 2 aces to her name. The 6'1" junior Danielle Syme with 7 kills. 6 for Natalie Wright, 1 for Lainey Murphy, 1 for Kendall O'Hare, 2 for Ella Pushal, Rosalind Crone with 1, and that's the end of the kills for the side of Kearney Catholic. Crone as well as Mandernack, Harburg all came up with aces, as well as Kit Chirac. And those are your statistics for Kearney Catholic. On the side of North Platte High School, leading the way, J.C. Burke, 6 kills today and an ace to go with her name. The sophomore Liv Lyons, 5 kills herself. Great performance from Liv Lyons. Kennedy Lemmer with 3 kills and an ace. Peyton Jones, who came in for a few rotations, got a kill. 2 aces for Allie Thramer and 1 ace for Mercy Kuntz. And that is the final statistics for the end of the regular season for North Platte High School. Next time you'll see the Dogs is on Tuesday in Elkhorn as they take on Elkhorn South for game number 1 of districts. Yes, they've been put in, they've been assigned to the A7 district, where they'll be battling against the number 1 team in that district, Elkhorn South, who, if I remember correctly, is the 7th ranked team in the state according to PowerPoints. That's how the breakdown goes. So, Dogs facing off against the number 1 team on Tuesday with first serve at 6 o'clock Central Time. We'll have our quick stop pregame at 5:50. As always, live on FM 98.1, AM 1410, and video live streaming on our Cedar Room live stream, NorthPlattePost.com. Again, Dogs fall in 3 sets here, 25-21, 25-12, 25-15. See you guys, you guessed it, next Tuesday when we get district volleyball underway.
Hands of Heartland has offered support and services for those with developmental disabilities in Nebraska since 1998 and is now bringing.
My name is David Merrill. I'm the head chef over here at the Cedar Room. What I hope to bring to the community is an opportunity to explore new horizons that people maybe haven't before because it was too expensive, too intimidating, too abroad, and I just kind of want to bring an opportunity for people to try new things in, exciting ways that, are still small town affordable. Stop on by at the Cedar Room located here in the historic